But achieving maximum safety everywhere is more than just mentioning. Tune into the program Safety and Security Watch, a live
Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly and NTA Uyo reach a pact to ensure residents benefit from legislative activities. Family Empowerment and Youth Reorientation Path Initiative marks its 8th anniversary, introduces tree planting. Plus, people of Atana Fort community reiterate commitment to ensure prohibition of gender-based violence. Hello, welcome to NTA Uyo News. My name is Emedium Umo. This broadcast is reaching you live on Star Times, Channel 103, and our social media platforms on Facebook and YouTube. Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly and Nigerian Television Authority, Uyo, have reached a pact to ensure residents of Akwa Ibom State benefit maximally from legislative activities of the House of Assembly. This was at the visit of management of NTA Uyo to leadership of the State House of Assembly. Nsika Okun has details.
Two institutions critical to the sustenance of democratic dividends coming together to discuss how to serve the people better, and this is happening after 14 years. The Nigerian Television Authority, Channel 12 Uyo, is just the right platform to showcase legislative business in view of recently acquired cutting-edge technologies, rich and diverse programming. The Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly, according to the Speaker Odemoton, is ready to take its partnership with NTA to another level. Mr. Tong acknowledged the contributions of NTA to strengthening democratic processes in Akwa Ibom State, and this the state does not take for granted.
Our golden era in Akwa Ibom State. So I want to thank God that you have been working assiduously with the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly. Your staff are very cordial and they have been discharging their duties very well. We've seen a lot of our news coming up in your stations, and this is the handiwork of good leadership of the NTA. I want to assure you that we will continue to collaborate with you. We will continue to work with you. With what you are giving me today, what you are showing me today, what you are telling me today in respect of live coverage, we will work towards that.
General Manager NTA Uyo Alice Ogbe outlined areas of collaboration between the State House of Assembly and the media outfits. She says NTA Uyo is poised to provide the needed platform for individuals and institutions willing to make their voices heard.
Let me commend you, members of the State Assembly, for making laws that benefit the people and for your quick response to matters of urgent public interest brought before the House. This is clear indication that the lawmakers of the State Assembly have justified the mandate given to them by the Akwa Ibom people. So I came to strengthen the already existing relationship between NTA and Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly, and to also seek more collaboration and synergy for more effective information dissemination of activities of the Assembly beyond Akwa Ibom State.
This is the first official visit of NTA Uyo management to the State House of Assembly following the redeployment of Alice Ogbe as General Manager 8 months ago. In Uyo, Nsika Okon, NTA News.
Tree planting has been introduced as part of the activities to mark the 8th anniversary of Family Empowerment and Youth Reorientation Path Initiative, FEREP. This according to the founder of FEREP and wife of the former governor of Akwa Ibom State, Mrs. Martha Udom Emmanuel, will help mitigate climate challenges in the state. Otebe Achibong reports.
For 8 years now, Family Empowerment and Youth Reorientation Pass Initiative FEREP has been in the business of helping families and ensuring that youth are responsible through different empowerment programs. And now, to mark the 8th anniversary of FEREP, the founder, Mrs. Martha Udom Emmanuel, says introduction of tree planting into the program will not just help preserve the ecosystem, but can serve as a source of livelihood to Akwa Ibom people. Tree planting, according to Martha Udom Emmanuel, can as well prevent erosion, mitigate climate change challenges, among other usefulness, hence the need for all to start the planting of trees around their environment.
60% of the challenges of the hazard of climate change is caused by us. In as much as it's a natural occurrence, we can mitigate it. That's the reason we are out to join the global organization to make sure that Akwa Ibom State will do everything possible to stop the hazard of climate change in our communities. So tree planting today, I want everybody go back home, plant a tree.
Some stakeholders in their respective goodwill messages agreed that the importance of tree planting cannot be overemphasized, reasons they pledged their unwavering support.
What you are doing today is something that we appreciate so much, Your Excellency. Thank you for this initiative. We know how we have been battling with the issue of greenhouse emissions, and we know how some states in Nigeria have benefited immensely from forest reserves.
We've seen what has happened in the world and even in Akwa Ibom State. So we, FEREP, we decided to stand up and move into the community, starting from here in Afar, by planting these trees. We are happy to associate with FEREP in this initiative.
We salute you, Your Excellency, for this initiative, and for particularly also raising FEREP, as it were, to become the gold standard for NGOs, not just in this state, but even beyond this state.
High point of the event was official planting of tree by the wife of the former governor of Akwa Ibom State, Mrs. Martha Udom Emmanuel at Afar. Varieties of trees were distributed to participants for planting in Uyo. Utube Achibong, NTA News.
The people of Atana Fort in Uyo local government area have reiterated their commitment to ensure the prohibition of gender-based violence and other inhuman practices against the people. The village head of Atana Fort, Etirong Idongesrekong, gave the assurance during an awareness campaign by a private agency on behalf of the United States Agency for International Development, USAID, and Akwa Ibom State government to enlighten the people on the dangers of GBV. John Paul Alumina reports.
Presenting the simplified version of the Violence Against Persons Prohibition Law 2020 to the village head of Atana Fort, the state coordinator of GEARS Power Initiative says the awareness became necessary following the need to carry the people along in making laws against gender-based violence. She insists that the United States Agency for International Development, USAID, and other agencies are engaged in any harmful practices against the widows, girl child, and the vulnerable in the state.
Scale project funded by Palladium in Abuja with support from USAID. So we are here in Atana Fort community to carry out awareness creation and community sensitization on sexual and gender-based violence, as well as child early and forced marriage.
The people of Atana Fort say the awareness campaign is timely.
When I get home, I'm going to call my people, and when I'm in the meeting with my women, I will lecture them. I will tell them this is bad, this is forbidden, this is what is forbidden.
We have been at the forefront of trying to enlighten our people about civility.
We've learned so many things that we didn't know about the gender-based violence. That the situation of a man beating the wife, we didn't know that it was also an offense for a wife to beat the man.
That we should
manage our own well. We should understand our husband. We should also call our children for advice so that they will be a better children for us in the future.
The village head of Atano Fort, Etedong Idongestekong, commended the visitors for coming with a message that complement their bylaws and assured that their message will be adhered to by the people. He noted that Atano Fort, being in the heart of the state capital, have taken strong position against harmful practices against the vulnerable, especially the girl child and widows.
Atano Fort people is known for, law-abiding citizens. So I am not in doubt about what is happening, that we will stick to the law. But through information they have today, they should use it to change their life and also help others, advise others to change too.
High point of the event was distribution of the abridged law against gender-based violence to the people. In Uyo, John Paul Alumana, NTA News.
Reactions have continued to trail the successful completion of the longest marathon reading aloud exercise by a school teacher, John Ubut. Nigerians admire John Ubut's doggedness and resilience to have surpassed the 145 hours timing targeted for the exercise. The report.
Passion, resilience, and determination are some of the words Nigerians have described John Ubut after depicting willingness to read aloud different genres of books to break the Guinness World Record's longest marathon read aloud exercise. They say not only has John Ubut put Nigeria on the world map, but he has also encouraged individuals, especially passionate youths, that with determination one can excel in their chosen endeavor.
I think it should be a thing that all of us should be proud of, that it has happened, and it shows how educational advantage that we have, and it will be a stimulus to young ones.
This is a bold step. I think it's phenomenal. I think it's revolutionary. Nothing empowers the person like reading. Nothing frees the soul like reading. Nothing expands the mind like reading.
Others who spoke on the benefits of reading as an intellectual or pleasurable exercise observed that this new feat by the school teacher might just ignite a new passion on the importance of reading.
I would describe John as a resilient fellow and someone who has the energy to withstand the forces, because this particular attempt is a very different attempt. It is a very unusual event that has also changed the narrative within the young generation.
We appreciate anything good and we add value to whatever that is good. You see, reading has been a culture we have to encourage, because through reading will put the society put the society in check.
While waiting for the Guinness World Records official pronouncement, Nigerians are taking with them a message of never die spirit exhibited by John Ubut despite his second attempt after 50 hours to end the race victoriously. In Uyo, Evelyn Badu, Ekpu, NTA News.
Up next is sport updates from our sport desk.
Ahead of the 2024 Youth Winter Olympics in South Korea, Team Nigeria in curling event has received major boost with support from the wife of the former president, Dame Patience Jonathan. She placed her commitment to the growth of curling sport in Nigeria after she was bestowed with the Grand Matron of the Nigerian Curling Federation in Abuja.
This recognition bestowed by the World Curling Federation is a demonstration of the collective efforts of all individuals that have worked tirelessly to advance the development of sports in Nigeria.
To boost the capacity of wheelchair tennis players in Nigeria inconsistent with standards of the game, Nigeria's African Para Games bronze medalist Foluke Shitu has organized first foremost wheelchair tennis tournament in Lagos. The France-based Nigerian athlete who combines wheelchair tennis and basketball says the project is making the desired impact in Nigerian Para Games.
We take this sport as a profession. Some of us, we don't have any other work than this sport. But when there is no tournament, there is no way we can have money.
Now to football. In the UEFA Champions League, Manchester City began their title defense after a convincing 3-1 win against Red Star Belgrade. FC Barcelona rolled over Royal Antwerp of Belgium 5-0, while French champions Paris Saint-Germain defeated Borussia Dortmund 2-0. In other results, Newcastle forced AC Milan to a goalless draw. Lazio secured a late equalizer against Atletico Madrid, while FC Porto humbled Shakhtar Donetsk 3-1 away from home. Meanwhile, actions resumed this Wednesday with Manchester United on a tricky trip to Allianz Arena against Bayern Munich. Arsenal will be up against PS Eindhoven, while Sevilla will thrash it out against Lens of France. With Sports Update, I'm Austin Edemodu, NTA News.
Few other major stories. Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly and NTA Uyo have reached a pact to ensure residents benefit from legislative activities. Family Empowerment and Youth Reorientation Path Initiative has marked 8th anniversary, introduces tree planting. You also heard in the news that people of Atana Fort community have reiterated commitment to ensure prohibition of gender-based violence. To be a star, join NTA's campaign to stand against rape and rapists. Wisdom Jacob is standing by for the news translation. Do have a beautiful day.
Ufok berstere mim ufotum enti ewiyo ediana barato de nambu ba adikan bo kambono we edia mo fono tondu tum sem pembere nanga ebo di on de ferep e yo iswa itaita ndien esiam nutum adi tongo Bono tana fort etang boken di mo mini o bon tuma di kan boken bono wo etre fa di wem yam bono wo kang ni song ide mo ya ko member sen ni o ba sen mi kere wisdom check up o fo on stere mi mo fo tum enti yo e be ide ma di diana ken ba atodo e kere bo kam bono kwa ibum stere dia o fo nato men tum je member se me pember enanga ke stere mi Eke na medi yon me kini mi po fo to menti yo ke kai ke se adai wuru fo mbeste de me e kom bro mi ton si karakon ini ke kpong mengwen bet aswa banga awodi ni fa du wem jem bono wo anye ki swa 2020 no yo be on idon tana fort atum lutum e bo di on gete Girls Power Initiative este de me ama tabo ke adinam jam bono weni fio ba mutom bere mi do tapan bo akene adinam yang bono edion membermi akpanapan kemen wonda usong na betre fight yema tangabo ke bo edion gete the United States Agency for International Development USAID yemme eborum fen eswaiba muto adinamami adinam yemme ebekpa di toiban yemmu buena ke stedemi bono tanaford ema tangabo ke dinam jani mo yifiok ibanga motori na ami ado takpan bo abang idong atana fort etidong idong set ekong ama kom mi sene womi enang ibenu toy tuemi edi song bon nimo anyong abo ken bon nimo ya anyong akene mo bonong boro nyema tangabo atana fort atsna kisong yodo ifmo karastere mi indian kembon atana fort eswai banga motori na ami panakpan mubwana ni toiban emmebe kpa agbani nam ki tiero kedo e mai pong me ngweredo e no ngombo no wo wisdom Jacob kombo enti ukam nyen bo nye ko podo do nye mbono tana foro ke bo ken dimo imini obiong to ma diken bo ke nam yang bono we tra fa do wem membono wo dai kombo anye ke ufong berstedemi ufong berstedemi mu fo tum enti euyo e diana adiken bo ke nam membono wo ke kwai bom stede dia ufono to membet ya mem po se me nambet e di nanga abenedi iso fon boro dai kombo mi to nsikako
Akado tampo ine mesiri daga ufotum NTL yo eke kara ufok mbed state nyen adikini neme ye atatanga ko kufok mbed state nyen ketu ko mendara ti utum anye namma mendara mbed amoy bo person ko fon bono woke state nyen ke ma ke semdo adai would no fotum NTL yo ma Alice Ogbe ama ko matatanga ko kufok mbed state nyen nanga amoy na membed abe no fon asin ketu bono woke state nyen ama nyotang kena mi moidi ufong be state ado di nam ya moidi ediong ba mendara sion sutum amoy na makefang uswanitum anye matang abanga ke ataka mbokara idet nyine may no mempodugutum adogo e kamena mention sion darotum adogo nduse nkoruswanitum abebene wo idet fia anye ma ngosoko sine be ngano mebombet ya moy so kaka iso ediana ke yufotum NTA ke diken mboke swan mendaran sion darutum moy namma ku forutum NTA mbar mbono wo ekop ki boro tatan ko ku forme state nin ete ou de moton ama kom akamba adai wo no forutum NTA ngoron bon fene ke kene ke nyedi ke mendaran sion tutum amoy namma ke tu ko fango swaletum aye ma tan ke mem po sesesio ku forutum NTA adom po do ke awot e menti mediongi de mendiongo utom se moenam e bangado aye ma nyo so tan ku forme state ni e so ka kai so e diana yo forutum NTA mba krebo ke u forutum NTA be ne funpo se u forme bet enam e wot afronado aye ma manat me ko mu forutum NTA abo ya mo so ka kai so ke mendaran tutum amoenam ma sia amoy na mutum mo anye fon kuyo nsika okono kombo NTA
ma ser no to modi tonga to ateke ke tu mem ko na ma ebene what is iswa itaita eburedio of the Family Empowerment and Youth Reorientation Party Initiative FEREP ayoke kene andiki sia iboromi anyong mado wana Canada iwuru kara steremi ma mata udomi Manuel anam ya idi on ken di tonga to mi do mba to do ngam men kan ko nyen ke mem fna anye di on ke climate change afna ke rimbo fna mi e kom bo mi to tabachibo
ena medi on kem ponte iswai itaita do mi tongo ndutam eko to kibibion te ferip ake tongo ngoton ndutumumi ake tongo ena medi on ke ammo enudong edikan boke ese ngam mubun emane ngam miwat ekane ba fon atoke minsonsio adunam abenu fon asok mbonogo nkosi andu teme ko to ferep mi ari yoke iswa iteta antiki tongo ndu teme mi adogo awana kana kamukara stedemi mamata udomi manuel amana medionge boke ke merunam se inantimo inam ado edikan boke toito ba to de to mi ari ngam yang kan kongen amana songo da kpeni nko anwam ubonogo eni sekama ediampo ke stedemi ayese ko dando boke ufon utoito ke nkan ko awa tati tisia asekpan asiondiong edem ke menkan ko amana ngam mpo anenge bono pan ke tange bangam po se eto aseke ngom se ekame kapedia anye boke mi afon afre wedi dia no bok nkene ntong meto ke nkan ko mo
I'm sure me ko mpo ba ni mai tan ko ba climate change awo ke mpo gbo ngo ke weather you know ke yang you know ki song you know aya ke na me we se to iwa ida mi ki song ni ne nutrients abana pa na anteni
usong mempo no we ke banga ke kudu na maro ke mention sio nti eto mo e ma nyam me boke ufon utoito agwa titi aminam kemimo imidiana ye anwan akanaka muka state mama todo mi manomba toro ngukat kere nyeniege apangake nkan kok atokutoito mi adikani woida
ngeti ya umwana ga mayam ekimbo asana mata ya ni to memfo ni to mai to kusoni ma usoma na ka iso ya ito ke ya frere to mi somma ka e be na frere fen bo se ya ke ya bi to mi awo ke moyem ekimbo ba Jeremy apwa yu Jeremy
kedo make kwenye mama todo mi manu ama ato eto e mane de me mensionsio eto eno bawo eke banga kekedu namado mikurio utbe achibom akombok enti
Ukangen bon de trembo ba sana me ro tutum kan kai tia ba mbo breyo e di temaki kom membo fa ni tonyen tutinero